Welcome back to another GameStop video. Let's talk about GameStop surging after fetching 933 million from a stock sale that happened very early on Friday. And despite that, its shares moved in after hours, and now we are going to sit back and we're going to see we're going to get a second run here. If not, then we shall have another pullback and we will get an opportunity to add GameStop nice and cheap. We are looking at GameStop earnings here, which is coming up in a few weeks. And I think we might get another push here. We might get another push here in anticipation of earnings. So let me pull up GME here. So me personally, I'm waiting for $10. This is where it bottomed out. It came down as low as 10 and under, and it held there for quite a while before finally creating these higher highs, higher lows, and getting that huge explosion. Those two explosive days where we saw the stock absolutely skyrocket to a high of $64. And just as quickly as it moved up, it slowly but surely is going to come back down to our level. At least that's what I'm hoping for. I want to buy cheap. I'm a cheapskate in the stock market. I'm a swing trader. So I am more than happy to wait and be patient here. But I could see an opportunity to play a run up into earnings and then just dump before earnings and then not play earnings, not sit with shares during earnings. That is what I'm looking for here. That would depend entirely on whether we break out above this. Let's go to the lower time frames. We'll have to go to lower time frames here because there's not much information to get out. Let's see, where is it? Right here. Yeah, we have to break about 24. If we can break 24, we will see. Yeah, 24 is a big level here. We can break 24. We will see this retest 26 and possibly come up as, yeah, 30 is next after that. So those are your levels to watch out for. At this point, you either play the breakout, and if it doesn't work out, then you take the small loss and you move on. This is not the kind of stock you want to hold a bag on. So that is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if this is going to have a run up into earnings next week, then let's take advantage of that by buying in and playing the breakout. The breakout fails, you take the small loss and you move on. You do not hold the bag as it goes lower. So that's what I'm thinking. Because see, a breakout is the opposite of a breakdown. See, this thing continues to break down. It continues to create lower highs and lower lows. And here it finally bottomed out. Let me show you that here on the smaller time frames. So if we're gonna day trade it, that's what we're looking to do. I swing trade mainly, but I will day trade it if I see an opportunity and if I like the risk to reward ratio. But we bottomed out down here, at least temporarily, compared to this whole move where we just keep breaking down. We've been going sideways above 1816, and again, we are looking for that breakout here. If this breaks out above 24, we'll see it go to 2630, and if it breaks that, we're going to 30, and then the sky's the limit from there. But we need to see that breakout happen. If that breakout happens, guys, I'm in it, and I will be setting my stop loss probably $1. Let me see how volatile this is, because you got to check the volatility. The volatility is important to keep an eye on. I'll probably wait for, yes, I'll probably use a MACD strategy. So here's my MACD. I have a MACD of 12, 26, and 5, and I will probably trade the 3-minute. Oh yeah, on Tuesday I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on this one. See if we get a bigger, more significant move than the one we had in after hours. So I'll be waiting for this stock to get a MACD crossover on the smaller time frame, and I will be using that as an opportunity to add a position on that crossover. And then if it breaks out, I'll continue to hold, probably move up my stop loss to break even, or just above it so that if I do get stopped out, I don't take a big loss. Instead, I just break even or just a small, insignificant loss or little gain. Let's see. So the reason I'm going to use the MACD is if you notice here, anytime we get a crossover in the MACD, we have some kind of move to the upside, especially after a dip. So probably looking to buy dips. If it runs away from me, it runs away. Nothing I can do about that. I'm not going to chase if it just starts running, because that's where you can get caught on a knife pattern. If it just starts running and then it decides to have a huge red candle down, it just knifes. You're going to get caught in that. Like here, here's an example. So yeah, I'm looking to day trade it. So here, look, it gets a crossover in the MACD and then huge, and I mean, look at this big red bar. It dropped from 22.78 to 21.74. So probably gonna need a $1. I'm gonna need a $1. I'm gonna have a yeah. I need to have a pretty loose stop here, like a $1 stop, because yeah, you definitely want to buy dips. And on the MACD, you don't want to buy right at open. Definitely avoid the open. Yeah, it's about buying when it makes sense. It makes sense to buy dips more so than playing the breakout. But we'll see. It depends on how it moves on Tuesday. I was about to say Monday, but no, Tuesday is when I'm gonna be on top of this one. And if it everything plays out, I should make money, or I'll take a small loss, and that's it. Because like I said, probably gonna need a looser stop loss. I don't like that I have to use a $1 stop loss, but because it is volatile, you're gonna have to do that, and definitely look to buy the dips. So wait for the cross under, it'll dip, and then buy on the crossover. Like here, for example, you would have bought at 118.27, and you could have definitely moved up your stop to break even and or above break even, and you would have gotten stopped out here, but you would have taken such a small loss, or at least break even, or maybe even just a little gain, that it doesn't matter. The risk to reward is there, because if it breaks out, it's like I said, it can go as high as 30, and at that point you're sitting pretty down here at around 24 or 23, depending on when the crossover happens. And this is the 3 minute time frame. So yeah, so that's I guess I just give you my day trading strategy and my stop loss, and I would want to take profits. I mean, I guess you could use you could use a stop loss. Yeah, you could use a trailing stop loss if you want. If you just don't want to keep an eye on it, that's I might do that. Just hey, let me put in my order, trailing stop loss. If I make money, great. If I don't, oh well. Let's see how, yeah, we'll see if we get some incredible volume. I'm going to be watching for volume as well and how it moves in pre-market. But that is it for the video, guys. I don't want to keep you around too long. The volume for GME here has been, let's see, where's the volume? GME, wow. Okay, the volume for the past 5 days. Okay, so the volume for the past 5 days has been about 44 million, with Friday giving us a 43 million in volume. This is a meme stock, so yeah, this is a meme stock, so I could see another surge here with people piling in again a second time, which means we would get increased volume on Tuesday. So that I'm gonna be watching out for that. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one.